Good morning everyone. Okay, in the previous class we learned about statistical functions and text functions, right? As text functions are used to perform various operations on strings. Okay, what is string, students? So text functions are used to perform various operations on strings. See, some of the common functions are upper, lower, okay, length, concatenate, etc. Okay, what is string, students? What is string, students? Yes, string is a collection of characters or set of characters. Okay, what is the use of length function? Length function. What is the use of length function? Okay, so go to insert function dialog box. So here two cells are selected. Go to insert function dialog box. Okay, I'll just zoom the screen. So select text category. Text category and select length. Okay, okay, select length function and then click on OK. So now enter your text, or else you can enter the cell reference. For example, here I would like to enter the cell reference, that is name of the student, right? Just click on this button and then select that cell. So what is the address of this cell? B7, right? As name of the student is available on column B and row 7. So B7 is the address of name of the student cell, right? Just click on the button and then click on OK. Okay, so now name of the student. So what is the result of this? What is the result of this one, students? So why the result is 19? See, NAME name 4 letters and OF 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So here we have only 16 characters, but the result is 19. So what is the reason? Come on, students. So we have 16 characters here. So here the result is 19. So why, students? Very good, Jyotika. Yes. So length function returns the number of characters in a string, right? See, it returns the total number of characters including spaces, as it counts the spaces in between the characters. So that's why here the result is 19. Here we are having 3 spaces, right? So 16 characters plus 3 spaces. So total 19 characters are available on the given string. So the result is 19. So like this, length function returns the total number of characters in a given string. So what is the use of upper? So I'll show you how to use upper function. Just select any cell, click on FX. Okay. Okay, select upper function and then click on OK. And on the function arguments, here I'll enter my name. Okay. So where is the result, students? Yes. See here, I have written Uma Devi in lowercase letters, but the upper function converts all the lowercase letters to uppercase. So upper function is used to convert all the lowercase letters to uppercase. So what about lower function? Lower function. So and again, I'll change upper to lower. Okay. So lower is the function name. For example, here I'll enter uppercase letters. Okay, just press enter key. Now the string is Aditya Degree College, right? And the string is in uppercase letters. Just press enter. So what is the result, students? S. Here lower function converts all the uppercase letters to lowercase. So like this we use uppercase and lowercase to convert from one case to another case, right students? Now what is the use of concatenate? What is the use of concatenate? See, when you press FX button, so when you click on FX button, see the equal to is automatically displayed on formula bar. So what is the use of concatenate? Just select concatenate function and then click on OK. Okay. First enter the text one. I'll enter Aditya. C and I'll enter degree, and text 3 text box is automatically inserted here, that is concatenate is used to combine two or more strings. So it is not only used to combine two strings, it is used to combine two or more strings. And see, when you click or when you insert your cursor on text 3, see text 4 is automatically displayed, text 5, okay. So then enter college. So string is a collection of characters which is enclosed within double quotes, right students? Yes. And then click on OK. Now the result is, see Aditya Degree College, see it combines all the strings without spaces. Okay students? Right? See the spaces are not included here. So why? Because concatenate is mainly used to combine two or more strings. Clear students? So these are the most frequently used functions in text functions category. Now we are going to discuss one of the most important category, that is logical functions. Logical functions. Clear students? Do you understand about text functions? Now the next, the most important category is logical functions. So logical functions are used to check if a condition is true or false. Logical functions are used to check if a condition is true or false, and these are also used to combine multiple conditions together. To combine multiple conditions together. So logical functions are used to check if a condition is true or false, and these are also used to combine multiple conditions together. Now what is condition? What is condition? See, condition is an expression that either evaluates to true or false. So do you know about condition, students? What is condition? See, I am using Excel 2010. So this is not Word, Excel 2010. So what is your doubt from AWDC ASL? So what is your doubt? Okay students, do you understand about concatenate, upper, lower and length functions? So how to use and how to insert functions? By using insert function dialog box, we can easily select any one of the function. So when you click on a particular function, then the function arguments dialog box will be appeared on the window. So you can enter the values or cell references as arguments. Why? Because we need arguments to perform calculations by using functions in Excel. Clear, students? What is condition? Condition is an expression that either evaluates to true or false. Okay. Is A is equal to B is a condition, students? Is A is equal to B is a condition. Do you know the term condition? Okay. So I think you are not familiar with condition. Condition is an expression that either evaluates to true or false. Yes. See, conditions are applied by using relational operators. Relational operators means okay, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to. See, this is greater than, okay, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, equal to, that is equality operator. Equality not equal to. See, we use double equal to compare two values. So that is nothing but equality operator. Not equal to, use exclamatory mark and use equal to. So now relational operators are used to compare two values. Yes, if these operators are used in between two values or two cell references, then that is nothing but condition. For example, 5 greater than 3. Yes, 5 greater than 3 is a condition. So that means it checks whether 5 is big or not. Right, students? Is 5 greater than 3? Yes, true. Yes. Okay. So I'll show you the examples. Okay. Okay. See, I'll show you the examples of conditions. So first one is 5 greater than 3, 3 greater than or equal to 3. So that means logical functions are used to test the conditions. So whether they are true or false. See, logical functions returns either true or false based on these conditions. Come on, students. So what is the result of first condition? So do you know about the condition? S condition is an expression so which uses these operators, that is greater than, less than. That means it compares two values. Okay, so based on the conditions, logical functions returns either true or false. Do you understand? Do you understand, students? Then tell me the result of first condition, that is 5 greater than 3. Is it true or false? Is 5 greater than 3? Very good. First one true. So what about second one? 3 greater than or equal to 3. 3 greater than or equal to. In mathematical formulas, we use greater than or equal to. Okay. But in computers, we use the operator greater than or equal to. Don't provide any space in between greater than or equal to. Just enter greater than and equal to. Come on, students. So what is the result of second one? Here 3 is not greater than 3, right? But why it returns true? Can you tell me the reason? Rajashree, see, most of you have given true and most of you have given false. That's very good Kamal. Just say true or false. Jyotika, so your answer is false. So why? What is the reason? But the result is true. See, here we use two operators. That is the advantage of greater than or equal to, right? See, here first it checks with greater than symbol, right? Is 3 greater than 3? False. But there is one more operator in between two values, that is equal to. Then it compares. If both the values are equal, then it returns true. As 3 is not greater than 3, but 3 is equal to 3. So then it returns true. Okay. So what is the result of next one? Clear, students? Greater than or equal to means we use two operators. First it checks with greater than operator and then it checks with equal to operator. But don't use single equal to for conditions. See, here 3 is equal to 3 is not a condition. This is an assignment operator. Don't use equal to. Clear, students? No. Just I'll explain the conditions only. So logical functions are and, or, not, if. So before going further, we need to learn the conditions. Why? Because logical functions are used to check if the condition is true or false. So based on the condition, the logical functions returns either true or false. And it is also used to combine multiple conditions together. If you want to check more than one condition at a time, then we need logical functions. Okay. As third one, 2 less than 3 as true. So it returns true. So what about 5 double equal to 5? So what is the use of equality operator? It compares two values. See, if both the values are same, then it returns true. Otherwise it returns false. So 5 double equal to 5. What is the result of 5 double equal to 5, students? 5 double equal to 5. See, if both the values are same, then it returns true. Why? Because here both the values are 5, right? See, 5 double equal to 6. For example, 5 double equal to 6 is here. Then it returns false. As 5 is not equal to 6. So what about next one? 5 not equal to 5. So what is the result of this condition? 5 not equal to 5. Do you understand about equality operator? If both the values are same, then it returns true, otherwise it returns false. What about not equal to? See, If both the values are not equal, then it returns true, right? So in equality operator, if both the values are same, then it returns true, otherwise it returns false. What about not equal to? If both the values are not same, then it returns true, otherwise it returns false. But here both the values are same, so it returns false. 5 less than 3, yes, here 5 is not less than 3, so it returns false. So like this we use conditions in logical functions. So what are the most common logical functions used in Excel? Okay, so logical functions are AND, OR, NOT, and IF. So these are the most important functions, comes under logical functions category. AND, OR, NOT, IF. First one, AND function. See, AND is used to test multiple conditions. AND is used to test multiple conditions. And AND function is used to return either true or false. I will show you how to use conditions in AND function, students. Okay? Observe carefully. I will zoom the screen. I will just clear all the data. Okay. For example, here I want to check subject 1, subject 2 and subject 3 marks. So, okay, based on these marks, I would like to return either true or false. See, if all the subjects contains greater than 80, if all the subjects contains greater than 80, then I want to display as true, otherwise I want to display as false. Okay? Okay. How can we check with that? By using logical functions. See, AND, OR are available to test multiple conditions. First, go to FX, click on FX and select logical category. Okay. The first function is AND is already selected here, and then click on OK and just enter arguments. Logical 1 means the first condition is entered in the place of first argument, that is in logical 1 text box, and the second condition in logical 2 text box, and logical 3, logical 4. So like this, AND function is mainly used to test multiple conditions. So logical functions are used to combine multiple conditions together by using AND function and OR function. So first I would like to enter subject 1 marks. I want to check with that 80. Okay. So what is the cell address of subject 1? Just click on this button. Just select the subject 1. Okay, so that is C8, right? C8, D8, E8, right students? See, subject 1 is available on C8 cell and D8 contains 67, E8 contains 67. Observe carefully. So now I want to check with these marks with 80, okay? So C8 greater than 80. See, if C8 greater than 80 and press tab, see it automatically displays the result as true, right? And again the next condition is D8, right? Subject 2 marks is available on D8, right? D8 greater than 80 and okay, E8 greater than 80. I want to check the subject 1, 2 and 3 marks, okay? C8 subject 1 marks, if subject 1 marks greater than 80 and if subject 2 marks greater than 80 and if E8 that is subject 3 contains greater than 80, then it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Let me show you one thing, students. See, now the result is false, right? If you want to copy the same formula, simply use autofill or fill handle. See over here only one cell contains true. Why? Because here subject 1 contains the marks that is greater than 80 and subject 2 contains the value that is greater than 80 and subject 3 cell contains the value greater than 80. That's why it returns true. Okay. So what is the use of AND function, students? What is the use of AND function? So this is the formula. See, AND is used to test multiple conditions. That means we can enter more than one condition. If you want to check more than one condition, then we use AND function, but AND function directly returns either true or false. Okay, just observe these conditions: E8 greater than 80, D8 greater than 80, E8 greater than 80, right? So now I'll just change AND function to OR. Just observe carefully. OR. Okay, press enter. So now I am using OR function, right, students? So now the result is true. Like all cells contains true as its result. So now my question is, what is the difference between AND and OR? Just guess the answer, students. What is the difference between and OR? See, OR function is used to test multiple conditions and AND function is also used to test multiple conditions. But previously the result is false, right? But now the result is true. Come on, students. So can you tell me the difference between and OR? Just I'll change in the second cell as AND. Okay, so first one we use OR function, in the next cell we use AND function. But OR function returns true here and AND function returns false. So can you tell me the difference between and OR, students? AND and OR both are used to test multiple conditions at the same time. But now my question is, so why OR function returns true for the same conditions and why AND function returns false for the same conditions? Just guess the answer. And OR, just observe the words, that is and OR. Come on, students. See here, AND function is used to test multiple conditions, but see, if all the conditions or all the arguments of AND function returns true, then the AND function returns true. See, if all the conditions are true in AND function, then AND function returns true. If any one of the condition is false, then AND function returns false. If any one of the condition, that is argument, see here C8 greater than 80 is one argument, D8 greater than 80 is another argument, E8 greater than 80 is another argument, or which we call it as conditions, right? If any one of the condition is false, then AND function returns false. So that means if all the conditions are true, then AND function returns true. When coming to OR, if any one of the condition is true, any one of the condition is true, then OR function returns true. If all the conditions are false, then OR function returns false. Clear, students? What is the use of AND function is? AND is used to test multiple conditions. See, if all the conditions or arguments which are used in AND function if all the conditions are true, then AND function returns true. Okay, when coming to OR, if any one of the condition is true, then it returns true. So that means if any one of the condition is false in AND function, then it returns false. If all the conditions are false in OR, then only it returns false, otherwise it always returns true. Clear, students? Do you understand about this difference? See the syntax, someone asked about the syntax, okay? Syntax of AND or OR function is, so A is equal to S, function always starts with equal to sign, and so use either capital letters or small letters for function names, open parenthesis. So first argument is first condition S, that is logical one, which we call it as logical one, that is you can enter the first condition, logical 2, why? Because all the conditions are separated with commas, and so on. You can enter as many number of conditions as you want as per your requirement. So AND and OR is used to combine multiple conditions. OR, same syntax, OR logical 1, logical 2 and so on. But the difference is, say, AND returns true if all the conditions are true, OR returns true if any one of the condition is true. Clear? Is it clear? Then we will go with NOT function, but someone asked about in which command these functions are available. Okay, I will show you again. The first method is go to Home tab and then click on AutoSum drop down arrow and then click on More Functions. Okay, so when you click on More Functions, you will get this dialog box, that is Insert. One second. So you will get this dialog box. So now we are already in AND function, right? AND and OR functions. So select any cell, then you can go to AutoSum drop down arrow, More Functions. See here, insert function dialog box contains categories. These are all the categories, or else you can select all. Here all the functions are displayed on select a function list box. So if you want to display the functions in category wise, you can go to select a category and then you can select. For example, here I want to insert AND function. So AND function comes under logical category. See, if you are not familiar with categories, you can go to all. Clear? And select AND and then click on OK. Otherwise, you can cancel this dialog box. And the next method is, see, Excel provides one special tab, that is Formulas tab. So go to Formulas tab and the first tool is Insert Function command. See, when you click on Insert Function command, again Insert Function dialog box will be appeared on the window. Or else Formulas tab provides categories of functions. For example, click on here. So what is the shortcut key for this dialog box, students? What is the shortcut key to open insert function dialog box? Go to logical and select end. So like this we can insert functions in Excel in many ways. Clear? Come on students, what is the shortcut key? So there is a shortcut method, that is we use shortcut key to directly open the insert function dialog box in Excel window. Anyone in the class, what is the shortcut key? What is the shortcut key to open insert function dialog box? Very good, by using AutoSum command or by using insert function command under formulas tab. RDBMS means Relational Database Management System. Yes, very good. Yes, Jyotika, these expressions are called as Boolean expressions. See, true and false are called as Boolean values. Okay, we say that true and false are Boolean values. Conditions are called as Boolean expressions. Why? Because the expression which returns either true or false is called as Boolean expression. Shift plus F3. So this is the shortcut method to insert function by using this dialog box. Clear? Okay. Now and or. Okay, I'll show you another example. Come on students. See, if you are familiar with the function and, so now you can enter your own values. For example, here 89 double equal to 90, that is logical one, comma, okay, 89 not equal to 90. So what is the result of this expression, students? What is the result of this expression? Is this function returns true or false? Just observe the conditions. Is 89, the first condition is 89 double equal to 90. Is 89 double equal to 90? Just check the first condition. If the first condition is false, then end function automatically returns false. So no need to check the another condition, right? The first condition is true, then you can check another condition. So is this function returns true or false? Yes, shift plus F3 or click on FX. So FX button is available on formula bar. Very easy to open insert function dialog box. Very good, very good. Come on students, what is the result of this function? Just observe the example. Again I'll zoom the screen. Just observe the conditions. So what is the result of this function? Just say true or false. It returns false. Clear students? See, in Excel, not equal to, see, use it like this. See, it automatically corrects the operator. So that is the advantage of inbuilt functions. I'll zoom the screen, okay? Just observe that operator, students. See, if you enter not equal to, see, in programming languages the not equal to operator is exclamatory and equal to, but in Excel, so this is not equal to. Use less than and greater than without spaces, right? So this is not equal to, and simply just I'll just change this end function to or. Now what is the result of this example or this expression? Okay, Kusma. Now what is the result of this function? See, we use OR function for the same conditions, right? Yes, your message is visible, Kusma. So what is the result of this function? It returns true. So why? Because see, 89 is not equal to 90, but 89 not equal to 90 returns true. See, if any one of the condition is true, then our function returns true. Clear, students? Okay, next one is not function. Not function. So I'll just show you the example of not. Do you know about the not gate? Just observe the example, not of. Okay, here I'll enter my own values. If you want to enter the cell reference, simply enter the cell reference. For example, C8 greater than 100. Not of C8. C8 means C8 contains 89. I think so, right? This is C8. Okay, C8 contains 89. Is 89 greater than 100? Now press enter. So what is the result here? True. Why, students? See, 89 is not greater than 100. That means that condition returns false. But here not function returns true. Why, students? What is the reason? So what is the doubt from ADC Amlapuram? So why this function returns true? Is 89 greater than 100? No. Yes. So why the result is true? I am asking about the reason, students. Very good. See, if the condition which is given in not function is true, then the not function returns false. So if the condition is true, not function returns false. Not gate. See, if the input is true, then it returns the output as false, right? If the input is false, then not gate returns true. Yes. So here not function returns true if the condition is false. If the condition is true, then not function returns false, right, students? So that's why S89 is not greater than 100. That means this condition is false, right? Now what is the use of not function? So if the input, that means if the condition is true, this function returns false. For example, I will just change 105. Yes, of course 105 is greater than 100. That means this is true. But if the condition is true, not function returns false. Now the result is false, right? Clear? Clear, students? See, use equal to instead of double equal to in Excel, but in programming languages we use double equal to compare two values, and use not equal to instead of exclamatory equal to, okay, greater than and less than operators. See, in Excel, so equal to is used as equality operator, and this operator is used as not equal to operator. Clear, students? Okay, so tomorrow I will discuss about if function. Why? Because and, or, and not returns Boolean values directly, that is true or false. So if you want to display our own messages instead of true values and false values, we use if function. Okay, students, we will continue in the next class. Thank you everyone.